today I have this nice GP40 to work on. Sometimes you get stuff from eBay and it's not all that nice. This time I got really lucky. It's a very nice GP40. There's not really much to do with it. It's got all its couplers, the horns there, all the handrails are there. It's not even all that dirty. So although the paint job, the orange P, only a handful of units got these. The only 16 units got the yellow C, the orange C. There's the lowest number is 3170 and the highest number is 3186. This is one of the highest numbers, and the guy who painted it actually did a decent job. I don't have anything bad to say really about this, other than it's too shiny. So these would have been purchased new from EMD, and they came with the factory orange C. You could run them like that because they would have been new units, but I prefer to have the dull coat on it. So all I have to do is disassemble it and put the dull coat. I'm going to add a little bit of extra detail to the safety rails here. He didn't only painted like half of it, so I'm going to redo that. But other than that, the unit's in great shape. So I'm going to disassemble the body. So I'm going to keep disassembling the body until it's ready to paint. I always disassemble the windows because I want to keep them shiny. So now I have all my parts separately. I put all my small parts in the box so I don't lose them. So now I'm ready to do the dull coat. So while my dull coat is drying, I'm going to take a look at my drive system. It runs okay, but it's a little noisy. So I'm going to see if I can maybe improve that. See, it's a little sticky. It's a little sticky. I'm going to see if I can maybe improve that too. Wow, that's not good. So I'm going to take a look inside. So I took everything apart. Everything looks good. I'm going to try to see if I can find some noise with my test leads. So now I have my test leads ready. And as I make it work, I notice it's still rubbing against something. So I'm going to see if I can maybe help that a little bit, what needs to be done. Yeah, definitely needs some tweaking. Now I've got the motor in my hands and it sounds very good. I can barely hear it. So while I have it in my hands, I'm going to do maybe just a little bit of lubrication. And then I'll turn it around and see at what point I have problems when I put it back in the frame. Now as I put everything back together, I make sure the tabs, these tabs are where they're supposed to go, and these two. Make sure everything's lined up perfectly. Sounds awesome. That's what I like. So now I'm going to look at the trucks, and I'm going to clean the wheels very well. There was a tiny little bit of lint in there, but nothing to write home about. And I used to lubricate these a little bit, but not anymore. I only use 4 drops for the whole engine. Like before you test it on the track, I'm going to test it on my bench. Make sure you align your pickup strips before you put on your gas tank. Sounds really good. Now comes the real test. And now's the real test. runs really good. Nice and slow. All that's left to do is put the shell back on. Looks very good with the dull coat. So I put all my horn, my couplers back on. I didn't do the safety railings. I can leave that up for another day. And all that's left to do is put the shell back on the drive system, and then we're done. All that's left to do is test it on the track. And we're ready to run some trains. So it runs pretty good. I'm very pleased with the outcome. So thanks for watching. See you soon.